Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Sean Diaz gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
And
guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Batting third. The right
digging in, Rich Hurt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Standing in now, Don Paisley. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2. 2 strikes. The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Hurt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. As it's now a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Tom Milano, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And he chased it in the dirt. McGinnis has it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York
Phillies.
Metropolitans.
The second baseman.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Ricochet off of him on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Buster Lombard, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hooks has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Bobson Landgraf. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. To short, hit hard. Mora from the outfield grass. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Rene Perez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And he misses with it 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike now. On the move again from first. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting now.
Set to get his day started, Gustavo Mora. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
In the dirt here. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The left fielder, Donnie Ambrose.
Now at the plate, Donnie Ambrose. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Reggie Ernst. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
2-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a... Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
At the plate, Edgar Gutierrez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Roger Rios will be next. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Roger.
Striding forward now is the DH, Roger Rios. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Gutierrez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Hurt. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Pitts retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Baisley, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gutierrez looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Ernest Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. Pitts right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Second base.
Ready now, Tom Milano, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Pitts scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4. Now in the box, Emmett McGinnis. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. On the ground to third. Jabery comes up with it. And there's 1 away.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Scott Corson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fouled away. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops the hammer off.
Oh, that's outside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box. Connor Duckworth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hurt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Perez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And now a pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Gustavo Mora.
Gustavo Mora.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Too high, ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Leading off the inning, Buster Lombard. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. In his career, Lombard comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Hurt has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Bobson Landgraf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Pitts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
2-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Edgar Gutierrez. He drew a walk his first time up. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The count now at 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Two pitch is fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Ambrose on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Phillies. Next for the Mets, Donnie Ambrose. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Donnie Ambrose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in once again, Reggie Ernst. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. He's running. Fouled away. Ambrose gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Ready once again. Rich hurt. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. First and second here with nobody out. Hard liner to center field. Landgraf has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in and looking for more, Don Paisley. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an inning-ending double play.
2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Count remains 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he fouls this one off. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Tom Milano, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Tyrell Lovett trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Lovett, 28 years old. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
2-1 the count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Standing in, Rene Perez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he misses there, 1-2. Ernst at third, Peralta over at second, Milano at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. In now, Jim Javery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You can tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
To 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Striding into the box, Pablo Lima. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Three and 0 now. Emmett McGinnis is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Emmett McGinnis, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Scott Corson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Ready with the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side, and the Phillies are into the hit column. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Connor Duckworth. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Rios at second. Corson on at first with 2 down. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped up. Javery over to his right, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donnie Ambrose. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. And a curveball in for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Reggie Ernst. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1
One
strike.
out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gutierrez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Hurt. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lima is in pursuit. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Don Paisley, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Tom Watley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 22, Tom Watley.
Striding in once again, Buster Lombard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. So a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Jesse Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Watley, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, who was selected in the first round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line hard. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Hurt is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Edgar Gutierrez.
Edgar Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Two 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the big. So striding in, Pablo Lima.
Pablo Lima.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2-0 now. Hit hard down the line. Reined in. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. Digging in now, Ernest Peralta.
Leading off to the net, the center fielder, Ernest.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Peralta.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Up next to the net.
Ready for another chance? Tom Milano. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Standing in, Rene Perez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Peralta leads off first with one away. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Javery. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch, another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2, and this one gets away, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they're still in. David Cortez is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 8, David.
Digging in, Emmett McGinnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hurt is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 6.
So striding forward now, Scott Corson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
2-2's the count.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So stepping in, Connor Duckworth. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Pitch popped up. Javery moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Digging in to try it again. Jim Javery. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Javery.
Richie Cox comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Corson has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Gustavo Mora. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Donnie
at the plate, Donnie Ambrose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Reggie Ernst, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Lima is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
The right fielder, number 32.
Stepping into the box, Rich Hurt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 2 left for the Mets. And they hold a 7. Pedro Arrojo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29. Pedro
Into the box now, Buster Lombard. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hard liner to center field. Peralta patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Striding in, Bobson Landgraf. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
No, that's
and maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Landgraf, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Edgar Gutierrez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
The first base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Don Bazley. Theo Huggins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 19, Theo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Next up for New York, Ernest Peralta.
The center fielder, number 16. Ernest.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees. Taken for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Tom Milano will be next. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So coming to the plate, Tom Milano, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Peralta is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rene Perez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Jim Javery. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that misses 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You got a full count.
Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in, Gustavo Mora.
Gustavo Mora.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Drives it out to deep right center field. Lima is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So digging in now, Donnie Ambrose. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Lima is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. So here's the Phillies DH, Roger Rios. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Fouled off. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Pablo Lima will be next. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Pablo Lima. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Emmett McGinnis will be next. The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Emmett McGinnis. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Rios on second. Lima on at first with nobody out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. At the plate, Scott Corson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Kind of Duckworth as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Buster Lombard. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tommy Bonner enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Now pitching for New York,
Bobson Landgraf will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
2-1's the count.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Ambrose shading to his right. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jesse hits from the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 3 runs already home here. Philly down to their last strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Edgar Gutierrez would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Edgar Gutierrez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.